Welcome back. We had plenty of great candidates for our Sports Zone Football Player of the Year honor, but in the end, there can only be one winner. Now let's head over to KCAU-9 sports reporter Noah Sacco with a chance to catch up with our winner after his big-time season.
It's been an exciting 6 days moving through our crop of candidates towards our Sports Zone Football Player of the Year. But when all was said and done, there was one nominee who stood out amongst the pack: Central Line George Little Rock senior quarterback Zach Lutmer, a signal caller who left defenses in shambles while ending his Lion football career the best way possible. I spoke with Zach last week about his candidacy for the award, and a big surprise would follow.
Zach, going back to last year's state runner-up finish in basketball, you texted the head football coach, "We will not lose in football this year," and you guys did just that. What were the power behind those words?
Yeah, I think after basketball it was definitely challenging to get another second place, and I texted him knowing that we'd have a chance in football, and to do that is just a really good feeling.
You have proved to be the oil in this CL-GLR machine, the program's all-time leading rusher, most total offensive yards in a career. What is it about your game that's allowed you to extend plays with your arm and your legs to create winning drives?
I think the offensive line does a really good job giving me a lot of time back there, especially on pass plays, and then on run plays they're getting down and putting their head down and creating a lot of holes, and then once I see the hole I can just get through there and use my speed to my advantage.
You have had a great senior season and an incredible high school football career, and I guess the best way to cap it off is to award you our 2022 Sports Zone Football Player of the Year.
Thank you. It means a lot. I saw last year Landon Van Kickerk's got the same award, and I'm going to be teammates with him next year. We'll probably talk it up a little bit, who was the better player that got the award, but no, it's definitely a really good feeling.
An all-around playmaker in and outside of the pocket, CL-GLR Zach Lutmer made his case as the most explosive player in Siouxland this fall. The senior quarterback combined for 38 touchdowns, throwing for 16 on 1,357 passing yards. But it's his ability to tuck it and go where he separated himself as a game changer, rushing for 1,562 yards on a Class 2A best 11.4 yards per carry, and tying for first in 2A with 22 rushing scores, leaving defenses scratching their heads on how to contain the dual-threat dynamo.
You could be backed up 20 yards and you can make it into a first down. It's awesome. So, I don't know, it's just never play like someone like that again.
Sometimes when you need that play off, he lets you have it because he takes one to the house for 90 yards or makes 20 guys miss, and you sit there and you're just like, oh, wow, that's something special and something I'll never forget.
Lutmer maintained that same potent presence as a defensive back as well, finishing in the team's top 3 with 45 stops, 5 tackles for loss, and 3 picks. But what burned brighter than Lutmer's play was his leadership for the Lions, something he started cultivating during their revamped off-season training. A key trait in Zach's repertoire that led the Lions to an undefeated season and their first 2A state title in 16 years, developing him into the kind of athlete that doesn't come around often.
Zach is a person of character, a tremendous kid, confident in every decision that he made. His passing game really improved throughout the summer and into the fall, and that showed throughout the year. He's just a kid that developed so much each year in a different way that ultimately made him the best player that he was.
And Zach's football journey is far from over, taking his talents to the Division I level at Iowa next fall. An exciting step in his football career, but Lutmer's memories with the Lions aren't lost on him, reflecting on his team's historic season and the work he's put in to get to this point, wanting the next great CL-GLR quarterback to do the same.
Speed is probably the biggest thing. I would just tell them to just work as hard as possible, especially in the off-season. That's when you get the most things done, and I always wanted to come out with the state title, and people are going to remember it for sure.
Zach intends to join the special teams unit for the Hawks next fall, hoping to work his way up the depth chart towards safety. Going to be fun tracking his rise up the roster as another prominent Siouxlander in the black and gold. Congratulations once again to Zach Lutmer on becoming this year's Sports Zone Football Player of the Year.